What's up, Juventini? We've got a bunch to look at today with a meeting going down at Continassa, but what is it in regards to? And media claims that there is one right man to build around at Juventus. Will you agree with that choice? And Mirko Di Natale says, hold on a second when it comes to Renato Veiga, as he plants his flag and stands firm against all other outlets on the reports. We're going to go through that together with the injury rundown and another player down at Juventus, but two coming back. We're going to get into it all right now. I'm Berto. This is the AJC, your channel dedicated to Juventus. It's April 9th. Let's rock with the news. And we kick things off with a meeting at Continassa. Media reports that there is a Mercato meeting that went down and three names emerged as top of the list for Juventus. And that was Gomuzzo, Tonali, and Osimhen. So according to the media, those are the three if you were to make a dream list heading into the summer. Is that what your dream list looks like? Hit me with your three for the dream list at the back line, the midfield, and up top. But we got to be serious here. If two of those three players are going to cost 150, 160 million combined roughly, as an estimate, then something's going to have to give and somebody's going to have to go, and we're going to have to make some serious moves. And we're definitely going to have to qualify for top four. But when it comes to the futures of our current players, we've heard Cambiaso's agent sing a completely different tune than the winter Mercato, claiming that his desire is and always has been to remain at Juventus. We have reports claiming that Yildiz, his desire is to remain at Juventus, and he has communicated that to management. But what remains to be seen is what are Juve's intentions with these players that represent huge capital gains for the club. That remains to be seen. Kenan Yildiz, the media has gone as far to claim he is the right man to build around at Juventus right now. Do you agree with that statement or not? Hit me in the comments. One way or another, we have to see what's about to go down. For McKennie, all things remain the exact same. No matter what happens at coaching, he is working on a 2 to 3 year extension with the club, and that should be finalized very, very soon. For Alberto Costa, he could be heading back to Portugal. The reports claim that he's got a definite market back there in his homeland, and Juve could find themselves using him in a deal, maybe even with Porto. That's an interesting club that has interest in Alberto Costa because, again, maybe we could shave something off Chico Conceição's price, and maybe that could help. However, Mirko Di Natale claims that it doesn't even matter. All the reports that are around Conceição and us sending him back, Mirko Di Natale stands firm and contradicts all the others, stating that he still hasn't received anything different other than the fact there is agreement in place, Jorge Mendes and Juventus, that Juve will purchase him for that 30 million release clause, and nothing has changed as of yet. Mirko Di Natale didn't stop there, and he contradicted all the others when it came to Renato Veiga, claiming that Juve will make a big push to try and sign the player, and contacts are going to be firing up in the next couple weeks for Juventus to reach out to Chelsea to find out if a move is feasible and if they will open up to the transfer of Renato Veiga. This is one I definitely am backing. You know where I stand on Conceição. I would pick him up for that 30 million euro clause. If we can work Alberto Costa in there, I mean, great, but I'd like to see a lot more of Costa play before even make a decision, because you've picked him up for a relatively low fee at 12, 13 million euros. It's kind of a shame. I'd like to see him more before we make that call. 30 million I'm good with on Conceição. Veiga, we have to make an attempt at least to retain this player. At least find out what it's going to take. Could Vlahovic help facilitate a move, we still need a striker on the back side of it if you do that. Maybe Jonathan David would require that without a transfer fee. There's options here, but you have to explore keeping Renato Veiga, in my opinion. Do you agree with that? Hit me in the comments. Now, we get to the injury rundown, and we've got another man down, and that is Samuel Mbangula. Samuel Mbangula goes down, and he's got overload in the right thigh, so again, muscle fatigue. He is set to miss the Lecce match, but we are set to get Cambiaso returning to the starting lineup for that Lecce match, and Mattia Perin, that kind of flew under the radar being injured, he is back and available for selection apparently in this Lecce match. That also wraps up the news edition for today. You all know the drill. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, join our AJC army, but let me know what you think about all the news you just heard here today, and let's mix it up in the comments. Until tomorrow, as always, fino alla fine, forza Juventus.